Usually don't do a take two. So, yeah, let's try new things. Let's get it popping. Okay. King's Raid coming out tomorrow, CBT. And I've had a few thoughts in my head that went along the line like this, like, oh wow, I actually want to host a tournament and maybe even ask some of my own cash to get a prize pool in to get the whole community started up again and have fun with the PvP as much as I had. Because back in the day, me, Linkas, and a few others, we just went off like evenings on end with just PvPing between the two of us, or many other people included. And I very much look with a very fond memory of those instances where we would just have fun trying to do things that were completely off meta, and that was so much fun. So within my head I was like, okay, with a CBT, awesome, people will not have the usual meta or the usual gear, no summoners, no soul weapons, no whatsoever. So what will people come up with? So that to me just sparked an idea in my head, like, oh, I want to host a tournament, let me see and find out whatever is happening. And then I joined the Discord. And I looked at a few messages and something hit me. Something that I've been pondering on for the past year that has been absolutely game changing on my end. It has been such a blast, man, where I had limited fun in life whatsoever, right? I took away gaming. Haven't touched a single one in over a year. And that brightened up my life completely. Where my dopamine pool actually had the option and the ability to restore itself. Where I actually found happiness in the small things once again, instead of going through gacha games trying to hit the big time and not even being happy when rolling something fancy, right? And then I scrolled through the Discord and I wondered, and I'm getting really off topic here, but not in my case. And I saw so many angry people, so many posts where I was like, wow, do I want to really dive into this energy again? Do I really want to try and raise something from the dead where people are bringing so much negativity to this? Mind you, this is a CBT. Everybody's accounts will be wiped once again. No progress will be saved and whatsoever. But people are mad not getting into the CBT. But what I do understand is that Masan Games is not doing something that I really wish they would, and that is communicate. Because on any level, there are certain types of needs that people will have that if they are not met, oh man. And it's very simple. One of them is being seen, another one is being heard. Some people need verification here and there. And if you close off all sorts of communication and not listen to your people, may you be the emperor. May you be the head of a gaming company. May you be the head of the household. It will not thrive, right? Because people genuinely live off of connection, and that is where I built my own business, where I can see where health will flourish once people get once again into the good energy, within good connections, within the right types of people or situations, where people get diagnosed with the worst of illnesses and the strangest of illnesses either, and completely heal given the circumstances of great connections, positivity, and good energy. And I looked through this Discord, ladies and gentlemen, and I thought to myself, do I really want to get into this? I still don't know. I still don't have the answer. I've been going on and off with this all day. Where I was like, yeah, but you could just add a little bit and then just leave and then just see whether it flourishes or whatever. And on the other end, I was like, am I going to add to a company that will do the same thing as Vespa, and that is not listen to its people? And I had no, like, this is secondhand information, right? I haven't felt it myself because I haven't even applied for the CBT. Like, if I get a key, I get a key. Great. And I will do things here and there. But if a company is not listening to its people, where people will not feel seen or heard, I can genuinely tell a game will not thrive. And there's many of the instances of games which do listen to the people. One of them is old school RuneScape, right? I heard stories from my little brother that still plays it from time to time, where they just said, hey, cash up, just move that out of the way. We're going to bring it back another way. And oh my God, this game has not has as many concurrent players as it has today. So on a game that is probably supposedly out like 20, 25 years or so, it could still thrive. You don't need anything fancy except for listening to the people communicate and have something fun. And that brings me to my point whether I do or do not want to join this community once again. If I am once again throwing myself into a pool of negativity, not an ounce of my positivity will be able to turn that around, or at least I feel like I have to. As well, as much as my work is onto healing traumatized people and all sorts of like health issues, whatnot. This isn't gonna add. Wow. I'm at a loss of words as well. Where I really do hope that King's Ride has the ability to thrive, because back then with Vespa, we all thought there was a gem there. We all thought, oh my God, this game is going to be absolutely fantastic and can thrive even further. And it is shown with the community right now that still stayed for the game and still is looking forward to playing it once again and have that little bit of a nostalgia feeling. But there's another thing that bugs me. Knowing that the game will progress a chapter every 2 months, it will take about a year, maybe longer, for them to be at the stages where my account was. And that's even denying the fact that my account was, it was stacked, ladies and gentlemen. I had everything. Oh man. I don't think that will be coming back as fast as people would like to. Same for the characters, honestly, because they have no roadmap of when things are going to get released or where people are looking forward to. So when it comes to drip marketing, where Genshin is not Genshin, Wuthering Waves is doing an exceptional good thing with drip marketing and having social media work for them so tremendously and immerse people within the progress. It is fantastic and absolutely phenomenal. And those are points where I do think Masan Games is not hitting the right notes. I could be wrong. However, would I then go back to a game where the ceiling is something that I can look at like this and be like, wow, if I jump high enough, I can hit it with my head? I'm not gonna like that. and it's a familiar ceiling. If it is a different one and you look at it and you're like, oh my God, there's a new one. Oh, I love this, man. This is looking beautiful. Then it wouldn't be that much of a bothering thing for me. However, I already know what those ceilings look like. Into perspective, right? If you go outside, I think a lot of people should. Just saying. And looking out at the stars, you might wonder what is going to be next. But if the starry ceiling would be there, right there, and just pressing upon your face like, oh my God, I'm feeling claustrophobic or whatsoever, like, you will always be captive with the updates, with the company, with no real looking forward. So that is more than just 2 cents on my account. Obviously, I would love to see this game thrive. But I don't know, man. I really don't. I'll let you guys decide. Put it down into the comments. Let me know what you guys think about my opinion about whatever is happening. And I'd like to get this conversation started. To get the people still connected. Because obviously, if people are connected, a lot of magic can happen. And I would love to see magic here. Truth be told, man. Like, ooh. Having those fun days, man. With people connected. And having a platform for people to, once again, connect to others. Awesome. Absolutely, absolutely glorious. So that's why I want to get this whole conversation started. What would you guys need? What would Mustang Games have to show you guys in order to let you guys have faith within the company? What would they have to be? What would you like to have in order for that to happen? Because I do feel that some faith and some trust need to be there for this game to thrive. So, obviously, like, if I look back at the current 13 minutes that I'm talking, it's been on a negative note. I didn't want to do that today. Good job, Tommy. But then again, let's face it. We all want this to thrive. If people are getting mad, they're getting mad because they care. Otherwise, if you would not care, you would not get mad. Right? It is that simple. So the people who are the absolute keyboard warriors on the Discord, I could either ask myself, who hurt these people? Or what do you guys hope for? And get the conversation started. Right? So I'd like to add a little positivity. And hope you guys can add to that. And see with a little bit of connection and teamwork and whatsoever where we can go from there. But then again, if it's impossible, if I am the only one that likes to add the piece of the puzzle in positivity, it's very simple. I'm not gonna join Jack. Oh man, I like my positive energy, man. And I want to let it stay positive at every angle. Because I need it. The world needs it. You guys need it. So please, if there's any takeaway from this, let's have some good vibes. And I'll talk to you guys next time.